Right, what's good people? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to freestyle it. We're going to talk about discipline, about motivation, about becoming the best version of yourself, and what you should do basically to be the best. Right, cool, let's get into it straight away. Let's talk about discipline. What does it take to be disciplined? And how can I be disciplined in my life? Not just in fitness, not just in training, but overall throughout multiple things in life. In a nutshell, you will find your purpose and find the reason in your heart why you want to change, why you want to become something new, why you want to evolve, why you want to transform into something which you've never been before. You got to find the real reason in your heart why you want to change. That's the real truth. Now, a lot of us will go through different experiences in life, different challenges that trigger something in your brain that makes you want to change. That could be anything. You know, the list is infinite. It could be a whole different situation from this experience, that situation, that scenario, whatever. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's strong enough to make you change. That's all that matters. And number two, how to stay motivated. Well, first thing first, never give up. No matter what no one says to you, no matter how much hate you get. Because trust me bro, I've got a lot of hate over the past few years that not many people know, or they don't see it. But over the past few years I've gotten a lot of hate from people you would not expect. But I never gave up. I carried on, and now the same people are asking for my help, you know, which shows that once you stay committed, and once you never give up, and once you believe in yourself, nothing's going to stop you, no matter what no one says to you. If you believe in yourself truly, then nothing can get in your way, because the only thing in your way is yourself. Now you got to make sure you're surrounded in the correct environment as well. By this, what I mean is you got to make sure the people around you are people that are actually motivating you, they're giving you good energy and making you want to become better in yourself. If you're chilling around people all the time that aren't helping you, that aren't on your level, that aren't making you want to shift something inside yourself, you're wasting your time. There's a famous quote that says, if you want to judge a man, judge him by the group of his friends. The point of the saying is that to judge someone correctly, you should look at who they're hanging out with, because that shows the kind of person they are. So it's important to make sure you're around the correct people, people who you want to be like. That's the rule that I've always had for myself. Anyone that I want to be like, I try to be around them. If I see someone that I'm impressed by, I want to be around them, I want to speak to them, learn from them, because life is always about learning. I'm learning new things over time. I'm learning from my own mistakes over time. The competition I just done, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm learning from them so that for the next competition I don't repeat them again. Overall, a man who never made any mistakes, never made anything. Point of that story, or little quote, is that you have to make mistakes to learn in life. That's the important part of growing. You have to put yourself out there. You know, all this is part of character building. If you're never putting yourself out there, if you're never doing things, you're never taking risks in life, how do you expect to grow? How do you expect to change? If you're always inside this little bubble and never coming out, never learning something new, seeing something new, experiencing something new, making any new mistake, how are you going to grow? How is your character going to change? How is your mindset going to change? It's not. You're going to stay the same forever, and that's where you're going to lose. I always say this 100 times, I'll say it 100 times more. Our time is so limited in this world. We're on such limited time. You have to become the best version of yourself by doing things like character building, being around the correct people, learning, embracing your mistakes, and learning from them to become the best version of yourself. And never listen to what no one says who's being negative in your life. There's a lot of people out there who will always try to put you down, who always say you're wrong, you can't do it. And obviously, yes, there's people who will be trying to teach you something, but there's a significant difference of people who are trying to teach you what's right and wrong, and who is just hating on you. Never give in to that hate. Haters are everywhere. That's part of life. But you got to use that energy, convert it into positive energy. It's like a science lesson here, and use that for your own power. Use that to become the best. That's how you got to do it. You need to make sure that whoever you're asking for help in terms of fitness or gym or making money, anything, you gotta make sure that person's doing that themselves as well. There's a lot of fraudsters out there, a lot of people that are fake, that pretend to be a way that they're not. And I'm gonna relate it specifically to gym, but fitness is something that's very big in this world now. Everyone's trying to get fit, everyone wants to be in shape. everyone wants to look good and feel good. I get that. Of course I get that. That's what I'm trying to do as well. But you best make sure the person you're asking for help has done it themselves, that they also are in shape, that they can also commit to a diet, that they can also be disciplined. Because at the end of the day, your physique shows who you are. If you're not locked in, if you're not committed, if you're not disciplined, it's going to show. You can't lie about it. You can make up whatever story you want and say you do this and lift this much weight. The physique will always show. You know, someone once that works with me in my gym told me the mouth lies but the body doesn't. And it took me a while to understand what that meant. Then I realized what it meant, and it's true. It is very true. So make sure whoever you're asking for help is also the way you want to be in your life. But overall, there's no easy way to this life. There's no shortcuts to becoming the best version of yourself. There's no quick method. No, it doesn't exist. But what does exist? The power of believing in yourself. That's what exists. The power of becoming the best version of yourself no matter what no one says. That's what's truly real. And if I can do it, so can you. I'm still on this journey. I'm still not the best version of myself yet, in my opinion. I've still got way more to go, way more potential left to go. I'm doing it every day. I'm never giving up, and you should do the same thing too. Because if I can do it, so can you. There's no difference between me or you. So get it done. Do the best you can. There'll be times where it's hard, but that's where it's going to be working. Because whenever you're going through hardship, that's where you're going to grow. Without hardship, you're never going to change. Everything's too easy, there's no point. It has to be hard. Anything you go through in life that's difficult, that's how you're going to change. So keep locked in, keep it committed, keep it disciplined. That's all you got to do. Peace out.